What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Bungie's about to change the meta when RITE of the 9 launches, and today we're taking an early look at what the most powerful weapons in this new sandbox will be. So let's get you prepared. The nerf to legacy frame pulse rifles will certainly bring the Redrix and the Battler down a bit, but these will continue to be great options in the Crucible and in PvE. But we're going to see other weapon types rise to the challenge to put up some worthy competition. Heavy burst hand cannons are one of the archetypes that will see some quality of life improvements. These weapons are going to receive increased damage falloff scalars, going from 1.5 to 1.6, which will optimize your damage from longer distances. Orden's Law, the Unloved, and Yesterday's Question are some of the best standouts in this group, but don't discredit the Mahis HC4. This is a pretty common drop, and it's available to all players. It synergizes really well with the current Void-centric artifact mods, and it's got great perk combinations like Repulsor Brace with Destabilizing, or even Unrelenting and Dragonfly. Rapid fire pulse rifles are going to receive a slight increase in overall damage, with a 0.5% increase to base damage and a 0.2% increase in precision damage. It's not a huge difference in damage, but this archetype has already been strong, so you're about to see pulse rifles like the Oversoul Edict, the Peace of Mind, the Darkest Before, the Grid Skipper, and the Horror's Least become much more dominating weapons. And on a survival standpoint, Peace of Mind comes with an incredible origin trait that provides bonus damage resistance. High impact auto rifles are getting a big bump with a 4% increase in overall damage. This archetype was already pretty solid and really effective from longer distances, but it really needed that extra damage boost. So you can expect to see weapons like the Abyss Defiant, the Age-Old Bond, and the Come to Pass become much more viable options. The Lethal Abundance is another auto rifle that could really stand out in this new sandbox. It's got some powerful combinations like Slice with Hatchlings, Attrition Orbs, or even Onslaught. And with all the current Strand-centric artifact mods available, this is going to be a beast. Precision auto rifles get an increase of 3% to the overall damage, so not as much as high impact frames, but it's still going to be a very noticeable upgrade. The Fair Judgment, the Breakneck, the Prosecutor, and Shatter Price should all see a noticeable rise in performance and use across the community. Heavy burst shotguns will receive an 8% increase in damage, which only applies to the Arcane Embrace. This has some great perk combinations, like 4th times the charm with Surrounded, but it's never had enough base power to compete with standard slug shotguns, and I think this could still use a few good perk options to really be able to stand out as a premier shotgun, but an 8% increase in damage cannot be ignored. There's one big change that will impact the current method for optimal damage. The Lord of Wolves will have its hipfire damage taken down by 30%, which puts exotics like the Choir of One and Queenbreaker back into top position. But Finality's Augur is another exotic that could definitely shake things up. It's receiving a 10% increase to its turret damage. It's going to reload from reserves whenever turrets are created, and you'll have better targeting functionality, and more enemies are going to get hit by the turret, so this could easily become a top tier choice for damage and add clear purposes over the next couple of months. And with that, we've touched base on some of the strongest weapons that you'll want to consider using in this new meta. If there's any standout weapons that we didn't mention, then be sure to let us know what those are down in the comments. Thank you as always for checking out the video. If you enjoyed and found it helpful, then be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated, and both really do help support the channel. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.